Hmm.
Probably mine. Dear Heavenly Father, we're thankful for the opportunity to gather together, and we pray that we can go over the material and that our minds will be opened as we learn about the Z scores and everything else we need to learn about. And that we may have thy spirit as we go about this. And these things we pray in the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
I would suggest that as we work through the problems, maybe you write them down, Maria, so you don't have to work through them again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Go through the rest of your reading.
Well, I could probably start the quiz and then save my potential answers and then go back and finish the material.
Yeah. Now, let's see if we can open this applet. Open.
Sounds like an old Mervyn's.
Oh my goodness. Come on, open up.
Did anybody want to talk about any of the problems in the preparation first? I'm good, but is there anything you want to talk about first?
I don't know about the rest of you, but there's some answers I just couldn't get to match up with the answer sheet. It's like I'd put the numbers that I calculated into the applet and it would be barely off. It wouldn't be dead on at all.
Yeah, no,
so
mine.
I don't know how they got the numbers they got.
I don't know, because I was working with the same numbers too, and I was coming off just a little on the last part, number 7, when I worked down through. Yeah, they were coming off just barely, but they were off.
I had it with number 6 as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, up on number 6 there was one too.
It's like C and D were just barely off. I mean, just a hair.
Yeah, and you're putting it in the applet, so yeah, the answer should be right.
Was it like the 4th number that was off for you? Or was
on number 6, I had C just barely off, and so that made D just barely off. You know, it's sort of like those two were connected to each other.
Ripple effect.
Yeah. And you know, I tried to put the exact number in, but the app is self-correcting, so you know, it'll fix what you put in there. But I mean, I'm not too worried about it because I feel like I know the process, you know, like the process where you take your variable and you subtract your mean from it and then divide it by your standard deviation. I get that. It's good and clear, so I don't feel like I'm scared about it. I just feel like oh well, that was something weird. I can do it by hand. I know that much.
Yeah, you were following along with the guy on the video, and the answers are coming off different.
Oh no! When I was following the guy in the video, I'd pause it and my answers were bang on right. So and then I'd unpause it and yep, sure enough, I was right.
I gotta go get some pen.
Yeah, I don't know why that would happen.
I have no clue either. But all those graphs were pretty simple too, though.
Yeah.
That was like a walk. 10 seconds.
And when I first opened the assignment, I'm like, what, 5 pages? Dang it. And I was like, oh, it's like half of it is just graphs.
Right.
Yeah.
This is not very loud at all.
All right, well, do we want to go through any of it, or do you think we should just start the quiz?
I'm pretty clear on it.
I am too.
Okay.
You know, I felt pretty good about it.
Well, let's do it then.
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay. First 2 questions, you're on your own. So I guess we start question 3. The total area under a normal distribution curve must equal. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm waiting for mine to still load.
Okay, 1 I had is my answer, but somebody want to disagree with me, we'll argue.
Oh, no, you're right. You're totally right. I see it.
Okay. All right.
Yes. You can check it by doing the applet and highlighting everything.
Oh,
It
yeah.
does indeed
And it equals.
equals 1. So I think we all knew that, but
Yeah.
just in case you needed to check.
That might be the only easy answer on this quiz, guys.
That's okay. Thank you for one easy answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take
it.
I'll take the fall for that.
What was you got? What's for number 3?
1. The total area under a normal distribution curve must equal 1.
Yeah, I remember reading that. Or
Yeah, do you have your applet up?
It wasn't. Well, when I clicked open it, a new thing, it was like, no, you can't print. And I'm like, I don't want to print. I just wanted to
look at it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
All
when
right.
it was in that.
All right, so the next question is, under certain circumstances, a normal distribution curve can drop below the x-axis.
False.
Yeah,
False,
false.
No, that's not true.
No.
Cannot drop below. Page 4.
Okay. Number 5. A normal distribution curve is symmetric. I thought that was just like the bell-shaped curve, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Right, I think it's symmetric. I think that's part of the definition.
Goes up. But it goes,
Okay.
Yeah, it's symmetric and has a bell shape. Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we're calling it true.
Calling
Yes.
true.
Oh man, I hate this computer screen. The next question's already getting me because I can't see the
It's the picture.
the diagram and the question at the same time.
I know, I feel you. Mine's the same way.
It's a bell-shaped curve, so the area is 0.8413, and it's got on the bell, the middle section between the 1 and -1
Okay, I see.
is shaded along with to the left.
negative 4. Okay. What elements equal the z-score? A,
C.
B,
C would, yeah, for sure.
Oh, and by the way, C is pointing to that little square that you plug your number into.
Exactly.
So we're saying C on that? Everybody
Yeah,
agree?
that's what I was putting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My turn again. Which of the following elements of the figure represent the probability that the z-score will be greater than 1.00? Scroll back. Oh, that's figure. I don't know, guys. I don't think any of them. I
don't either.
don't think any of them represent that the z-score will be greater than 1.1. All of them would have to be shader. You can't be greater than 1.
Right, exactly.
Wait, for a z-score, you can get better than 1 for a z-score, can't you? Because if you go look at your applet, if you just
Okay. So what? That's true.
but shading it in wouldn't do anything, right? You'd have to remove the red line. So I guess you're right. On that,
You're thinking area. The area can't be greater than 1.
Yeah, but the z-score can be more, but you'd have to move the red line
Right.
into
Right.
B.
If we don't touch this chart at all, I don't think that.
So yeah, okay, so yeah, none of the points that they're pointing at would increase the z-score.
So
Right.
we're just going to call it D? Or none of these?
I think so, because nothing's pointing at that red line.
Okay.
Oh, yay, the rule. Okay.
All right. According to the 68, 95, 99.7 rule, what percentage of the data from a bell-shaped distribution will be within one standard deviation of the mean, and write your answer as a percentage, such as 42, rather than a proportion, such as 0.42. So that would be the 68 would be,
I think so.
so it would be 0.68.
It'd be 68. They want to write your
Oh,
answer.
yeah, they wanted just the 68,
Yeah.
not as like 68.
Yeah, I totally blew that.
Oh, man.
The other night, 'cause I didn't know what it is.
That's what I did too. It's like, let me read it a little more carefully.
Exactly.
Had the right numbers.
I
Just had
did.
to add a decimal.
I did like 35 points. I didn't like that. I get it
Right.
wrong except for one. I'm like, oh, instructions. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Question 9. Suppose that z-scores come from a standard normal distribution. Use the normal probability applet to answer this question. What proportion of z-scores will be between -1 and 1? Give your answer as a decimal accurate to 3 decimal places.
That would be the,
Negative
like,
1.
would that be like 68%?
Yeah, it's still in that 68 range because you have one deviation off either side of the zero. But you're still at that 68%. So now we've got to give it as a 0.68.
Is it 0.6827?
0.6827. Is that what it is?
Would it just be the area in between the two?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then it's
Now, if you get rid of the 2 on the outer line and just highlight the middle.
right. I got
Yeah.
0.6827.
Yep.
Okay, and then it says to do 3 digits, so it'd be 0.683.
Oh, you're right.
I guess we don't have to round. It didn't say, right?
It does to 3 decimal places.
No. Right. But I mean, like, that 3 is not going to change, or that, what'd you say it was? 0.68.
27
Okay.
becomes
Seven.
this 0.683.
You're right, but the 3 is not going
27
to change
rounds.
into a 4. So,
No.
okay. All right. Everyone good for 10?
Number 10.
Okay. Suppose the z-scores come from a standard normal distribution. Use the normal probability applet to give your answer. What portion of the z-scores will be between -2 and 2? So
So that
same
would be
thing,
the
just one more standard
95%.
deviation.
Yeah, if we're using the 68, 95, 99.7 rule, it would have to be the 95.
Exactly.
So I got 0.955. If we're doing 3 decimal places.
Yeah. 3 decimals. Well, if you move did you move the red arrows, Aaron, when you did that?
Mm-hmm.
And you got 0.9549?
Yeah, I got 0.9545.
Okay, so, because my arrows are probably off a little bit. So do we round that up to the
Point
5 then?
I just
0.955,
assume, I
yeah.
mean, it doesn't say round up, but I just assume in mathematical things, when you do that, it's round up.
Okay.
And it's
Oh, wait.
3 decimal places.
Yeah. So 0.955.
Guess it just depends on how close to that 2 you get, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so question 11 is going to be,
If you put the z-score in there though too, on the bottom, it comes up 0.9545. So yeah. Okay, sorry. Moving on. playing with the chart. Sorry.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh.
And then question 11.
My turn. Suppose that z-scores come from a standard normal distribution. Use the normal probability applet to answer this question. What proportion of the z-scores will be between -3 and 3?
I got 0.997 for that.
You are so fast. But yeah, you're right.
well, it's
The applet just gives it to you, so that's awesome.
Yeah, it does. Kind of feels like freebies.
I like playing with things that, you know, move on the screen, so that's awesome. Okay.
All right. Is it my turn? I think so. Look carefully at your answers to the last 3 questions. What do you observe? The value match the number rule.
Well, that's true.
The next one isn't true,
Well,
No.
and the last one isn't true, so it must be the first one.
yeah.
All right, here we go. I think we're going to get harder questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks that way.
All right. I guess we will dive in. The amount of protein that an individual must consume is different for every person. There are solid theoretical ideas that suggest that the protein requirement will be normally distributed in the population of the United States. The protein requirement is given in terms of the number of grams of good quality protein that must be consumed each day per kilogram of body weight. The population mean protein requirement for adults is 0.65 grams. Whoa. Times, I don't even know how to pronounce that or say it.
kilograms
Anyways.
to the negative first power times whatever it is to the negative first power.
And then there you go with the standard deviation is 0.07. And so 13. What proportion of the population have a protein requirement of less than 0.60 grams?
Yeah, this is not something that we can use.
No, this has got to be done by hand.
Okay.
So that would just be the data points of 0.6 minus the mean divided by the distribution.
Exactly.
And that'll give us a z-score, which we can then just plug into the thingamajigger.
Okay.
Right, so same thing as always, our variable minus our mean divided by our standard distribution.
Okay, so we got 0.65 minus 0.60. Is that right? divided by 0.07. Is that right? Am I reading that right?
Sorry, I zoned for a sec. Say that again.
I'll put
Sorry, go ahead.
your brains. So it's 0.65 minus 0.60 divided by 0.07. Have I got that right? Or am I
Yeah,
reading calculations
that
wrong?
sounds right to me.
Isn't it the data point minus the average? So it'd be 0.6 minus 0.65.
Hang on.
Reverse it. Reverse it. Yeah.
The population mean, yeah, exactly.
Reverse
Yeah,
it.
so
And then divide it by 0.07. Negative 0.71.
1, 4.
That's bad. Calculator up here so I can see.
But that's just the z-score. So then we can punch it into the applet
Right.
and then highlight the area behind that z-score. And I'm getting 0.2376. Which that's what everybody else is getting, would round up to 0.238.
0.238. Yep.
yep.
We round it up. It's 0.2389. So are we going to round that up or not?
I got a 0.2376.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Did you put for the z-score, did you put 0.714?
Yeah. So,
You put
Yeah.
points. Interesting. And we're coming up with a different area?
yeah. There we go. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the wrong one. I didn't.
Okay.
Trade
The
calculators.
program was being weird on us.
Trade calculators here. Okay.
So what did you get as the answer on that one?
0.238. Is that right, guys?
That's what I got, yep.
Yep.
And then the next question is just the opposite. Who has more than 0.60? So that's just highlighting the other stuff.
So then with this one, would we start
Highlight.
with our,
And,
are we solving for the variable then instead of the z-score on this one then?
No, for this one, I think for question 14, all you have to do is unhighlight the left side and highlight the middle and the right side.
right. You get the 0.7.
Okay.
Yep. Or I got 0.762. That's what I
Yeah.
got. Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is.
There it is. Cool little graph.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, are we ready for question 15?
I believe so.
Yes.
Is it my turn to read? I don't remember.
Sure,
I'll
we'll
read.
call it that.
Okay. What proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is less than 0.7? And so I have it up on Excel, so I can just replace the number. And it looks like the z-score is just the same, but a positive instead of the negative, is what I got.
Z-score is the same, but you got a negative.
But it's, the z-score before was negative 0.714, and this time with 0.7, it's just 0.714. It's not a negative. Is that what everybody else is getting?
I'm not
So
there yet.
Okay.
2, it's positive. So for this problem, we're going to take the 70, the 0.72,
Mm-hmm.
to do that. Subtract the 0.65, right? Divide it by 0.07.
Yep.
And we get the 714.
Yep.
Only it's positive, not negative.
Exactly.
Do we subtract 0.65 or 0.6? 0.65, right?
Yeah, 65.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
the
you-
answer would be
Subtract that mean.
and then you divide by your 0.07 and get the 0.714.
714.
Yeah,
so that's the answer, right? 0.714.
yeah, that's
That's what everybody got.
Says
that's
Z
what I
square,
believe
right?
it is.
Okay. Okay. Whose turn? Mine or somebody else's? Okay.
I think it's you, and then I think I'm next.
Okay. Find the probability that a randomly selected person will have a protein requirement that is between 0.60 and 0.70 grams of that other stuff. Sorry. Hint, remember to find the area between the two values. Shade to the left of each z-zone to calculate, and then subtract the smaller area from the larger area. Make sure your answer is positive. This is the probability that a randomly selected observation will lie between the two values. Okay.
So then, do we just subtract basically the two numbers that we got?
It's like the 65%, right?
I remember how to do this one. So is this where we're solving for X or not?
Yeah. I think this is one where, you know how they asked, what's the
Probability under a normal curve.
yeah, so it's just like everything to the left of that z-score is that area between the two, and then you just subtract the larger area from the smaller area. And so we're basically just subtracting question 15 from question 13.
Okay.
Is my understanding of it, at least.
I think you're right on that. Yeah, you are right on that.
So it's 15 from 13 then?
Yeah, so you're going to do 0.714 subtract 0.238. And we're going to get...
Wait, for question 15, you got what?
Sorry, 714. 0.714.
I got 0.762.
On question 15, I better go back and do it again.
Yeah.
I thought that was 14.
I thought that was question 14, 0.762.
Yeah, they're the same. Or at least that's what I got.
You've got 14 and 15 the same?
Yes. Because the z-scores didn't move, and since it's symmetrical, everything more than the negative would be the same as everything less than the positive.
Good thing we're working this together. I would have really blown this.
I mean, I could be wrong. That's just...
Little mistakes throw everything off.
I'm still getting 0.714 for.
Are you... Well, 0.714 is the z-score.
Yeah, that's right. That's just the z-score. I stopped early. I didn't even put it into the stupid. Okay. I see what you're saying. So there we go.
Finish the problem.
Yeah.
Yes, we highlight the middle and the
You
right.
want full credit, you better go more than halfway.
Hey, I did that in algebra. I don't know how many times. Just stop doing the calculation and.
So just have a brain malfunction.
Okay, so for 16, it's 0.524. Is that what everybody got?
Sorry, say that again.
For number 16, did everybody get 0.524?
Yes.
Sorry, I've gone back and have been correcting answers. So, am I right in saying that 15 is 762,
Correct,
0.762?
correct.
And so then what are we saying 14 was?
762.
Same thing?
Do we have to put the negative in front of it?
No,
No, it's the same area. Never mind.
the z-score is negative, but the area isn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're the same answer then.
Yeah. Right.
That's a good way to confuse the class. Make the answers exactly the same on more than one question.
Yeah.
So we'll doubt ourselves. Okay.
Then what did we get for 16 then? Because I was busy correcting those other ones.
So we subtracted the 0.762 and we subtracted 0.238 from that and got 0.524.
Well, if I'm looking at this normal probability applet, and if I have all three highlighted, I have an area of 1.
Okay.
If I take away the middle area, I have 0.4752. So would it be a 0.475 for that middle area? Is that what we were trying to get?
No, what you do is that you take, for the two numbers, 0.6 and 0.7, you're taking the areas to the left of them and subtracting them from each other. And so the areas that we got were 0.762 and 0.238. And so you subtract the larger area from the smaller area, and that gives you the probability of getting one in between them. I don't know why it works that way. That's just how it works. I think.
No, we need more of an explanation than that, Aaron.
Yeah, I hate feeling uncomfortable like that, but then I feel relieved at the same time. It's like, well, I got the answer. I don't know how I did, but I did.
I think that's going to probably be important on the final test, guys.
Exactly.
Okay, so the 524, you're saying I would take this, not the 0.714. We're taking the 0.762,
Which is
No.
the area. Yeah.
Yes, because the 0.714 is just the z-score. It isn't an area.
Okay.
Right. That's what I did. I stopped there. You got to keep going.
So the area is the little box on top on that applet. Calculates it for you.
I just thought that it would probably show that number.
No.
Oh, if I have just the middle area highlighted without the other areas, I get the 0.52. It's actually 0.525 instead of 524 on the, if I round it up.
Right, if you round up.
0.525.
Probably ought to round that up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, question 16 just, the hint basically tells you how to do it.
Right.
So are we going to call it 525?
I would.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Only because when you plug in that number, the 0.714 for the z-score, and if
Right,
I unhighlight the outside areas, the middle area shows 0.5248.
Exactly.
And if we're rounding to 3 digits, I'd say 0.525.
but if you do the math how the hint tells you to do the math, you'll get to 0.524, not 525. So I wonder which one's correct.
Well, we can try both.
We're going to find out.
I would.
Because
I'm going to go with the 0.525 and use the whole
The
entire.
only issue I have with that is that we're getting that number in a way that we're not told to get that number. So I'm not sure if that's always going to work or not.
See, and
The hint right here tells us just to subtract, right? Just to subtract question 15 from question 13. I mean, I would think it would be. I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely not the know-how on everything, but I would think it would be better to follow the direction it gives us.
Well, and it does say to answer as a decimal accurate to 3 decimal places. And if it's telling me to within 3 decimal places, I think I will lean towards the 0.525. But hey, you can try it 524
But
and we'll see if you get it right.
One of you is going to be right, and one of you is going to be wrong.
Well, it's just
And we will do it all again.
Yeah.
all right. I've argued my point. It is done.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Because if we do it the way the hint tells us to, there is no rounding.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just 0.524.
And you
Yeah,
have a positive
exactly.
answer.
Well, at least that's what my calculator is saying. When I do all the math out, it comes out to, well, it says negative 0.524, but
Well, hopefully both answers are right when we get there.
Yeah, we'll see.
you
We'll
know
see
what
how
I found
picky they
last
are.
semester? I don't know if you guys did anything last semester with the school, but I had math 108.
Mm.
And I found that they actually have a small, really minute margin of error where 2 answers could be accepted.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, and it threw me for a loop up at the actual campus in the tutoring lab. The people that were trying to help me, they couldn't figure it out, and I couldn't figure it out, and then we tried both answers, and both were right.
Oh my
So-
goodness, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
funny. That's confusing.
It is.
All right, well, we move on to 17. Find
Yeah.
the 35th percentile for the protein requirements for adults and round your answer to 3 decimal places. So that would
Now
just be the 2 outside areas.
Yeah. On this one, isn't this where we enter it into the area section up top?
Yes.
Okay.
But you have to make sure the left side is highlighted before you put it in
Right,
the area.
right. Good call. Thank you. I almost
Yep.
set myself up for something bad.
Well, that's because that's just what I did. I was like, oh, I messed up there.
Okay.
And then
It'll be fairly close to each other.
and so that will give you the z-score, right?
Right.
And you put the z-score into the formula and figure out x.
More paper.
Okay, what way did they want us to enter it into the area again? I know that there's a certain way you got to do it.
I
I don't
think
know. I
it's
just
0.35.
yeah, 0.35.
Okay. All right, and so the z-score is 0.385? Or-
Yes. It'll be negative 0.385.
Negative, yeah.
I accidentally
Okay.
forgot to put the negative on the homework and it messed me up big time.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It was fixable, but so then it'll be negative 0.385 equals x minus 0.657.
Okay, say it again, Aaron. What have you got? Negative 0.385.
Yeah, so negative 0.385 is equal to x minus 0.65 divided by 0.07. And we just times the 0.07 right over there on the 0.385.
Right. You multiply by both sides to get rid of
Yep.
it.
And then so it'll give us like negative 0.02695. And then you just add the 0.65. And I think that's our number. Unless I'm mistaken. Is that how you guys did it?
Sorry, you work way faster than me.
Sorry.
I'm still working it, but I know the process.
Okay, great.
What
Sorry.
did you come up with there, Aaron? Negative 0.026.
Yeah, that's and then add the 0.65 to that. Which got me 0.623.
Because it has to be positive.
Yes.
Yes. Alrighty, I got the same answer.
Awesome.
Now we have to do it for the 80th percentile.
Okay. I got 0.709, I think.
Boy, you're fast, Aaron.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
are.
just,
Got
So walk
Wow.
us through your process, please.
I just put it in Excel, and so that if I have to do it again, all I have to do is replace one number.
Oh, I don't do it in Excel either. I just pencil and
Yeah,
paper,
we're trying to do it by hand.
calculator.
So do you have a program that you made for this, Aaron?
I mean, kind of. I just set it up right now. I mean, I just write out the formula. And
Okay.
then,
Just replace numbers.
yeah, all I have to do is replace the z-score, and it'll do the rest of it by itself.
Awesome. I think I'll have to make myself one of those. I'm too slow.
With dry erase marker or something.
So 0.705 is what we got, right? Is that what you got?
I got for the
80th.
I got 0.709.
09?
Did I do something wrong? Let's see.
No, but I'm working by hand, so.
And it was 0.623 for the previous one, right?
Right.
Yes.
So for answer 18, it is, what did we all agree on? 0.709?
That's what I got.
Okay.
Yes.
Doing it by hand.
We all agree.
See what happens here.
All right, submit. Yay. Let's see what happened.
That we got 1.7 wrong. Sorry, I gave you that answer.
Gosh, I don't know which one it is for 7.
Oh, knock it off. Get down. Sorry, the cat's knocking everything off for me tonight. Okay, let's read it again.
The z-score will be greater than 1.
It's got to be. Wait, did you guys put D?
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally put C and also got it wrong, so it's not that.
Okay, so it's not C or D.
I already knew that. That was the one I knew
Alright.
it wasn't. Gosh, man. I couldn't have accidentally put B.
I'll tell you if it's B in a second. How about that?
Now I'm in the
All right. So it's got to be B then.
Yeah, I would guess it is.
It is B.
Our problem, we're guessing.
All right, cool. Well, we figured it out.
Yeah,
Then,
it is B.
So did it give you guys that one we were talking about for way too long about? Correct?
I got 100%, so
Okay, cool.
Okay,
There
so I
must-
put
there must
in
be a-
524, and I got it right.
Yeah, there must be a.
Double answer.
Yeah, because I got it right too.
yeah. So they probably accepted both, figuring in case you did it one way or the other way.
Right.
Yeah.
They probably had previous students that said, "Hey, look, I did it this way," and others
Yeah,
that said, "I did it this way."
I wasted a lot of time on that problem, let me tell you.
All righty.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
No
so
problem.
Monday.
Monday and then next Thursday. That gives us more time in between.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds
All right.
good.
6:30 Thursday.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Awesome. We'll
No
see
problem.
All right.
See you guys
Bye.
later.
See ya.
you. Bye.